there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I hope everyone's doing well. Oh my goodness, my vacation was pretty intense. I'm just gonna flat out say it. For the most part, I was sleep deprived. It was a lot of adventuring. Not enough food in my opinion, but it was fun nonetheless. But oh my goodness, a lot of this. Wandering while living off of caffeine. Now that was an experience. But it was fun overall. And as you can see, this is like a preview of some of the stuff that I did. I decided to put some random pictures over here to show off. First thing, what was shown. Or what I want to show anyways. So without further ado, I want to talk about coffee. Less Monday, more coffee. All I need is coffee and mascara. Actually, all I need is just coffee. Coffee. Some tea and coffee. And I'm gonna rank these drinks from like least to best in my opinion. I mainly went for places that had pumpkin spice, and I repeated some of these places multiple times. So without further ado, this I would rank as my least favorite. There's two in here because one was a pumpkin spice that did not taste like pumpkin spice. The one I think on the right. Yeah, the one on the right. It tasted more like just a plain cafe latte, which is tasty and all, but at the same time, I wanted pumpkin spice. Ooh, hello. The one on the left, which is a heart, was actually tastier. It was a rose latte, and it actually tasted like rose, so I'm like, delicious. And now, next on the coffee list, these two coffees, I rank these about equal. The one on the left had more flavor, but at the same time it was more of a burnt flavor, which is not really my style. The one on the right was very, very creamy, a little bit too creamy. Overall, they were still better than this one. And now for some of the top places. This one I really liked. Boo, happy haunting, no tricks, just treats. The pumpkin spice latte was actually pretty good. But what won me over was actually that little pastry next to it, the one that's shaped like a pumpkin. That one was super good. I loved it. And now for this, or third best. I want to say second best, but no, third best pumpkin spice. If you can't tell, the pumpkin spice latte is the one on the right. The one on the left, the blue one, is a blue matcha. The blue matcha was pretty good, but my favorite was the pumpkin spice over here. I'm like, delicious. And yes, I have problems. I order multiple drinks in places. Because we were wandering so much. I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna have a chance to get another drink, so I might as well just have more. The more the merrier. Plus, I was tired. Oh my goodness. So very tired. And yes, a lot of pumpkin spice, basically overdosing. And then now the second best place for pumpkin spice to me was Capital One Cafe. I love this place. This was like my go-to place. Reason being, the drinks were delicious, plus because I have a Capital One card, it was half off. It was amazing. I got to try all 3 seasonal drinks for, I forget, I think it was like $10 or something, 10, 11, because, with tip. But still, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. The right one in the front is pumpkin spice. It was delicious. The one on the left was a chai drink, which was tasty. Lots of spices. And the one in the back was some sort of fruity drink. It was tasty too, even though it was carbonated. I don't like carbonation, but oh my goodness, I loved it. Ooh. Oh shoot, actually that's a good thing to know. For those places in Japan, how many of them actually had oat or almond milk? Because my friends prefer that kind of, they prefer those milks. Well, I love whole milk because as long as I don't become lactose intolerant, I'm always gonna go for whole milk. Otherwise, soy is like my second favorite. So it's good to know about that kind of stuff. Heck, I think my dad is lactose intolerant too, but he still drinks milk because he's a rebel. But it's good to know. And ooh, hello. And now for my favorite pumpkin spice. Bam! This day was amazing regarding the drinks. I mean, look at this. And ooh, hello. I got 4 drinks that morning. The pumpkin snickerdoodle was, the best tasting pumpkin spice that I had. It was good. It was super good. I loved it. And normally I go for hot drinks, but this was an exception. I felt like getting cold drinks because it was actually hot during the day. And it was amazing. This one was actually super cheap. It was a flight of coffee. I think it was like maybe $12, which I loved. And then I also had to get a bagel because I was hungry. I decided if I'm gonna drink 4 drinks, I might as well get some food to go with it because I think my stomach's gonna hate me. I know about like 40% of them having older almond milk. That's pretty good, actually. But yeah, the pumpkin snickerdoodle, top tier. I would get it again if I could. The maple cardamom matcha latte, it was pretty good too. Oh my goodness, the cardamom flavor was strong. Now that woke me up inside. That chocolate-covered strawberry drink, it was great. I loved it. And then the caramel apple butter one, I really like those dried apples at the top. They were tasty. All of these drinks were good. I wish I could have gone there more. But oh well. And that bagel was tasty too. I got a strawberry bagel with granola on top because why not? And this was the day that I tried summoning the most for Gohi. Gohi said no to me. I was like, Gohi, why? I'm taking you to art places. Why don't you love me? But on the bright side, I got NP5 Lanceraiko. So that kind of worked out in the end. Mama at least appreciated the places I took her to. Unlike Gohi. And now I'm going to show off the 2 fancy places that I went to. This place was in Las Vegas. And I had to get the most fancy thing at Kaiseki Yuzu. Because why not? I wanted to treat myself. This place was funny. It's a small place. I think there was like 11 of us in total in the restaurant. I was by myself. There was a couple next to me celebrating the wife's birthday. There was a group of businessmen. It was great. I loved it here so much. My friends dropped me off and then they went to get In-N-Out. It was great comparing our foods. I was sending them pictures the entire time being like, okay, I'm about this much through the menu now. And then eventually they grabbed me. But without further ado, the first part of the menu. Just kidding. It is the chopsticks and napkin because I felt like taking a picture of that. Bam! Now the first part of the menu. These were tasty. I liked all of them overall, but my favorites from this little appetizer were the ogo, which is like the little brown seaweed in the bottom left with the uni. That one I loved. I love ogo. And then my favorite overall for this though was the little fruit, the little green fruit. It was so satisfying eating it. I'm just like, delicious. I felt like a giant eating a whole fruit. Next part of the meal was this. Sashimi. I really loved how they cut up the radish. Like, that was adorable to me. And you see that foamy sauce thing in the upper right? It was a yuzu foam. It was amazing. I'm like, whoa, I get to eat a foamy dipping sauce. I like this. Now that was unique. And the fish was tasty too, but the foamy sauce, yum. Next is this teapot full of food. It was adorable. I liked eating out of this. And pouring the soup out into the cup, yummy. I had to pour it so many times to drink all the soup. Part of me wanted to just pour it directly in my mouth, but I didn't want them to, like, the people around me to be like, look at this savage, I don't know. Or something like that, because I sat in the very front. I had a counter seat to watch the chefs do their thing. And again, I had a couple next to me, so I didn't want to look like that weirdo being like, delicious, directly out of the pot. But yeah, everything was good. Here's a close-up view of the pot. It was great. It was my first time trying matsutake mushrooms. These mushrooms were the most unique mushrooms I've ever tasted. If you've ever smelled incense in a... Okay, how would I describe it? Like a Buddhist church? It tastes like how incense smells, but not as strong and mushroomy. That is my best way of describing it. Kind of medicinal, but in a good way. I liked it. Next was this little thing. It was some sort of, I think, lobster cake. I liked it, but the one that I liked more, of course, was a teapot. That teapot was fun. And I thought it was adorable how they gave us like a little red spoon, as you can see in the upper right. That was fun to eat with. Next was fire! And you can see how close I was to the chefs. That's why I had to mind my manners while eating. Because I could watch them, and they could watch me! And I didn't expect it to actually be on fire when it came out to me. So, sorry for the blurry photo, but I had to snap it really, really quick. I was like, yo, flames! Bam! And this is it up close, after the flames died down. Yo, the Wagyu was the most amazing thing that I've eaten during the entire trip. It was basically a meat marshmallow. The meat was that soft, and I like it. That was fun. That was super fun. I wish I could have tried it on fire. That would have been fun, too. But oh well. And the dipping sauce next to it was a teriyaki sauce. Like, honestly, I don't really... Teriyaki's not really my thing. But I still use the sauce for, like, part of it. It was... Overall, it was tasty. But I preferred it without the sauce. And I wish I had more of it. Then there was tempura. Cute tempura with a foamy sauce. And some matcha salt. I love those foamy sauces. I will never have them at home because I don't know how to make those. But it was great. I would get that again. Next was this mysterious vegetable thing, which was like a nice palate cleanser. It was good. Everything was good, actually. I would eat here again. I got the seasonal menu. And now it's this. Oh, this was my favorite. I love this bowl of mysterious food. It was matsutake rice with uni, ikura, and some vegetables. It was so good. I must have ate it so fast, or maybe I looked so happy eating it, that they offered me another bowl. I was like, of course, thank you, I'll take it. Oh, you're so sweet, you shouldn't have, but thank you. And there was only one other person who was also offered, and it was like this business guy, and this businessman said no. He's like, no thanks, I'm getting full. And I'm like, damn! Come on, people. Accept the free food. Don't make me feel like the only fatty. But I ate it happily. It was so good. I had to mix it up and I was like, delicious. And I washed it down with some miso soup. But oh my goodness, this little bowl of rice. I loved it so much. Part of me wanted to ask, can I take it to go? But at the same time, I'm like, nah, I want to eat it fresh. Plus, my friends wouldn't want to actually eat that kind of stuff, so more from me. It was so good. I had to tell that to my family. And they're like, wow, fatty, enjoy the food. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much, family. And then there was dessert. I love kabocha. I got my pumpkin fix here too. That I did not expect, but I was happy. I loved it. I wish I could have had more dessert. But it's okay. At least I got an extra bowl of rice. I was so full at the end. It was good. Half of me expected to go out kind of hungry because it's a fancy place, but no. My tummy was happy. I was very, very satisfied. I would definitely go again for another seasonal menu. And now for the fancy place I went to. Inside of California. This one is Restaurant Gish. I did not go to this one by myself. I went to here with one of my friends. Because she was willing to go with me. I'm like, girl, thanks. We're gonna go on like the fanciest date, you and I, while the others go out to get pizza. So starting off with the first course in this place. The cute little appetizer. It was adorable. I ate it in one bite. I didn't realize most people ate it with 2 bites until I finished it and I was like, oh, I finished it too soon. Oh, my bad, I was too excited. Nom nom nom, I'm a hungry. I was gonna say hungry hippo, but I'm not a hippo. I could be. And then the next part, which was actually probably my favorite out of the entire meal. I don't know why, but this spoke to me, the vegetables. Usually I'm just like, I don't care for vegetables. But there was vegetables a light tangy sauce, some fish, and I really like I think it was like the fried part on top. The crispy, was it kale or something? Let me just look at the menu real quick. I forget. Yeah, that was kale. That one was surprisingly satisfying. If salads tasted like that more often, I would eat salads. Yummy. Then there were more vegetables. Cooked vegetables. Like, these were tasty overall. I did like them. My favorite part was the carrot. I don't know why, but carrots are satisfying. And then there was this. I had to get the truffle upgrade because I wanted to be fancy like that. My friend didn't get the truffle upgrade. She was just like, like, the regular menu sounds good to me. I'm like, you sure you don't want the upgrade? Okay, I'm gonna get it though because I wanted to feel fancy. And also show pictures to my family being like, look at me eating fancy again, mom and dad, haha! Truffles? Taste pretty interesting. Like, they're not super strong to me, or at least the ones that I tried. I'm just like, fancy mushroom taste. Nom 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 nom. And that cabbage. I really loved it. It reminded me of eating a lau lau. I'm like, kind of like home, but different flavors. Then again, lau lau doesn't use cabbage, but similar. It was good. I loved it. I do kind of wish I traded some of my upgraded food for her regular food so I could have compared the difference, mainly in the sauce. But I didn't think of that until now, so too bad, too late for me. And this was also a seasonal menu, so I don't think I can get that again. And then there's a dessert. The dessert was fun. It was sweet and spicy. I was very happy. I'm like, spice in my mouth. Very nice. Good way to end this day. And now to the main part of the trip. Starting off with Las Vegas. What happens here only happens here. And this is the first meal that we had. For Las Vegas, there was only 3 of us at the time. So I treated everyone to dinner because I'm like, guys, if I can choose the first place we go to, I'ma buy us all food. You drive us here, I pay. And of course we went because isn't that like the best deal? And of course I had to go for all-you-can-eat K-barbecue. This is all the delicious banchan, my favorite being the radish in the upper left. I really love tangy vegetables. Pickles are my favorite. I always get extra pickles on my burgers. And then, the first round of meats. Of course, we had to get the expensive ones because for the menu, it had certain ones you can only order 1 per person. So of course we had to get those. And then here's some of the cooking, and yes, I ordered a bowl of garlic. Because I love garlic. It was delicious. It was so much garlic. I just ate the garlic by itself at one point because I was running out of meat, and I was thinking to myself, I don't want to let this garlic go to waste. Do any of you want garlic? Oh, not really. Okay, more garlic for me. Here's some other meat. At this point, I was just mainly focusing on eating, so I didn't really take too many pictures of what we ordered. But yes, meat, meat, meat. Sausage, meat. I got myself a little egg because I wanted something light too. Nom nom nom. It was great. And then we ended it off with marshmallows. Because why not? That is like the best dessert. And then on the way out, I saw a giant burger. So I had to snap a photo of it. I mean, look at it. I kind of wish I went into that dome that the burger was on. But there was not enough time, unfortunately. Ah well. And then I saw this lion. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I like it. And again, this is a place that I didn't even go to. I only snapped photos on the outside. I should have wandered more. I really should have. And oh, time to eat more food. Oh god, this place, I admit, we kind of ordered a little bit too much, but at the same time, it was a nice experience. We're like, chips and dip, yum, 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 yum. Oh, let's get ourselves a quesadilla thing, because why not? Yummy. And then we decided, fire! because I like fire. So we had to get fire. I'm happy everyone else was willing to get fire with me. But oh my goodness, it was a lot of meat. It was so much food. We're just like, okay, try our best to eat. Yummy. We had to eat as much as we could because the hotel did not have a microwave. So whatever we can't eat, we'd have to either eat it cold or sadness. And then of course we had to get dessert, or at least I wanted dessert. I'm sorry everyone. It's like, sorry to the people I go out eating with. Because no matter how much we eat, I might say, oh, this is a lot of food. There's always room in the dessert stomach. And my dessert stomach was craving churros. It was good. It was very good. We left no churro behind. Totally worth it. And oh, now it's the Mob Museum. I wish I took more pictures at the Mob Museum. I really did. I really do wish I took more pictures. It was super fun. This was from one of the exhibits. I got to see who would match me as a mobster based on my fingerprint. So I have a subtype Onar Loop. That is how my fingy be. And my twinnie is Roger, who's a bootlegger from Chicago, Illinois. Yep, that is my twin. How much did I spend on food the whole trip? That's actually a really good question. Some of the food was free because we had meal coupons. Surprisingly. Otherwise, most of my money went to food. I didn't really buy any souvenirs. Except for the prices I got at an arcade. But yeah, at the Mob Museum, I got to see cool Pulp Fiction statues. I did not watch the movie yet. I know I should. I really should. I hear great things about it. Especially after seeing these, I really should watch it, but I was lazy. And there was too much moving around during the trip. Oh my goodness. Barely any sleep. I'm the type of person who, when I go out with people, I want to sleep last and wake up first because I'm too excited for stuff. And then there was this nice fish there. I had to snap a photo of it because, I mean, look at this fish. So photogenic. Then there was this wall, which I thought looked cool. The old gold cigarettes. And it had Babe Ruth. Like, you know what? Might as well snap a photo. Might as well snap a photo of a payphone too because it looked cool. I liked it. And ooh, good night to you. I hope you have a nice rest. And then there's this one. The richest man to die. It was kind of funny sitting on the chair because we were allowed to sit in the chair. I'm like, wow, I felt so short on it. It was great. I thought to myself, maybe I would survive if the electric head thingy can't get to me. Haha. And then there was a wall of money, so of course I gotta take a selfie there with manifesting my future. Afterwards, we got some food. This was free food, using meal coupons. Got some nice noodles, nom nom nom. Got some nice steak, veggies, and rice, nom nom nom. And then, of course, welcome to the Excalibur. And I had to take a picture next to the knight. Of course, right? They also had an old-timey phone there and I had to snap a photo of it because it looked cool. Part of me wanted to play with it, but at the same time I think it was actually like an active phone, so I didn't want to accidentally call someone. Now that would have been awkward. Afterwards, we got some desserts. I love these. Mainly the one on the left. Nice, cool, yummy desserts. And of course, the theme that I had at the moment was black and white desserts. I don't know why I was craving that. So why not? Do I even know how to use the rotary phones? No, not really. So if I accidentally called someone, that would have been very bad. I would have just been like, wee! Random number. I saw this one little train set thingy and I thought it was adorable. Like, look at this. It's so cute. Part of me wanted to play with it. But at the same time, I wanted to save money for the arcade and food. So I was satisfied taking photos. It would have been really fun to play with though. I should have. Oh, and this was also a free meal. I had to get some prime rib and a baked potato. Unfortunately, this one, the waitress forgot to give me my appetizer, but it's okay because it was free anyways. The meal is free, so I'm not gonna complain too much. And anyways, because I did not have my appetizer, I had more room for other stuff. I don't need a super salad when I have meat and vegetable. And also some ice cream, some cherries jubilee. I was satisfied. She almost forgot the dessert, but this is like the one time where it's like, I think I get dessert with this meal? It's like, I need my dessert with my meal. I also had coffee, but I did not take a picture of because it was just regular coffee. And then there were sweets, lots and lots of sweets. This I did not eat all by myself. It was like 3 of us getting sweets. I got to sample everything. But the ones that I liked the most were the sesame bread, those two buns towards the middle rightish, and then that upper left. It was like a tiramisu tart, and I loved it. Those two were my favorites. Oh, I think I might have forgotten to put the picture of Turkish Delight in here actually. The Turkish Delights were in California. It was fun. I loved it. That was my first time having Turkish Delights. And it was funny. It was very, very funny there. You know, I'm just gonna talk about the Turkish Delight place because I'm pretty sure I forgot about it or forgot to put the picture in here. So, the workers there, they were nice to me and my female friends. To our male friends, they weren't as nice. It was so funny. Like, they're just like, oh, would you like some samples? Okay, and then they made our stuff all nice. And then with the boy stuff, they were just like, here you go, take it. I'm like, I like this. This is great. We felt so special. And now another place we went to, the Hello Kitty Cafe. This was a surprise. We weren't actually planning on going here, but we just happened upon it. And I'm just like, yay, Hello Kitty place. I love that cookie. That fancy, fancy cookie. It was so pretty. It was tasty. It was strawberry flavored. Like, the macarons were okay. The cookie, though, I would get again. Actually, no, I would get the macarons again, too, but as, like, a souvenir for someone. Like, here you go, person. Take this. And, oh, I love this place. This is the art museum. Like, this was one of the most magical places, especially when you're, like, sleep deprived. Because we went here at nighttime after waking up super duper early. I felt so tired, and then when I got here, I was like, whoa, what is this place? Shiny lights! The walls, the floors, everything had like movement. And heck, some of the exhibits had scents too. I'm like, this is magical, am I dreaming? Like, look at this. The walls went from cards and flipped to other cards. Then there was a roulette. There was also a slot machine. There was money falling. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. It was so pretty. There were fireworks. There were magical sand moving around. There was fun stuff on the wall. I wish I could have gotten more pictures of stuff, but at the same time, because there's like a lot of people there, I just found like my one spot, and I just mainly took pictures in my one spot. Because I didn't want to block other people's pictures. Most people were like taking selfies. Well, I was just finding my loner corner to just take other photos. Like this. Okay, this one was really pretty too. I'm like, ooh, it's beautiful. I get to see the sky being all pretty. Look at me adventuring in a cave. That's what I felt like. And ah, yes, look at these beautiful ballerinas. Look at this other art. At one point, I was tempted to take a photo over here, like bothering that happy dancing couple or gossiping with those ladies, but I resisted because I wanted to show off the beautiful art that I saw on the walls. Like, they were giant. It was fun. It was super fun. This lady who I took a picture of, she kind of reminds me of how I like to do my makeup. Then there was this girl who, or these girls, who I kind of want to take a picture with too, holding their hands. because why not? But I resisted. Then there was Gohi. Gosh darn it! Gohi, why did you not let me summon you? That's how I felt too. I'm like, Gohi. Gohi, why? Why you do this to me, Gohi? Like, sheesh. And then there was the boat. Then there were beautiful mountains. Even more mountains. More landscape. Even more landscape. More landscape. You got Gohi, congratulations! Put in a good word for me. I hope I can get Gohi next time. Cries. Okay, this room was really, 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 really pretty. The water was beautiful. I guess the Aurora Borealis? I think that's what that is at the top. That was very nice. And the sounds in the rooms too was just like, this is magical. It's truly magical. I felt like I was wandering around to different worlds, like a true isekai protagonist. This was like an ocean room where you could see like the crashing waves. Super fun. This room was magical. This one was truly magical with all the flowers, all the petals. The room smelled good too. And then, of course, I saw some mystical beasts, so like a true isekai protagonist do. I took a picture of a dragon. I know, right? Aurora Borealis at this time of year, time of day, and everything. Just like how I saw a dragon, of course, I had to capture the moment because or else nobody would believe me that I saw a mystical dragon and a phoenix. If I didn't get this in photos, would anyone truly believe me? Look at me seeing a phoenix wandering the forest. I also saw like this awesome snow leopard tiger. I even saw this magical deer. Like, look how cool it is. I'm pretty sure it was like the leader of the forest or something. I mean, look at that. I also saw a cool looking lion. I saw a giraffe. Heck, I even saw a whale that could fly through the skies. If I describe this place without any photos, people would probably be like, girl, what the heck? But nah, pictures or didn't happen, right? And this was the most magical tea party. Like, I love this tea party. My tea was... I got like the regular milk tea, and it was beautiful. Wherever you put the cup down, flowers would bloom. So it was super fun. I was happy. And then when you drink all the tea and you put the cup back down, the flowers die. Like, oh, the magic is gone. I drank it all. Unfortunately, it did not boost my gacha luck because no Gohi. And now, it's time to go to California. I didn't get any nice photos like on the trip to Las Vegas because I did not have a window seat, but this time I had a window seat. So, we can see the ground. It looks like chocolate. Yummy yummy. This ground looks like chocolate with some mysterious liquid. I'm not sure if I'd be allowed to drink that liquid. Then there was delicious cotton candy clouds. Yummy yummy. Afterwards, the ground for real looked like fancy chocolate. I'm like, oh no, it's forbidden chocolate. I cannot eat this. Look at it. Doesn't it look so tasty? Especially the ones that are like more square-like. Like, I could just break off a little piece of this fancy chocolate. The forbidden chocolate. Especially like this. Like, seriously. A lot of these were chocolate-shaped and colored. Like, come on. Can't I just nom a little bit? I just want to reach my hand out and grab a piece. Like, for real. Look at this. I could just break it apart like Kit Kats. Come on. Man, I especially want those like darker colored ones and the greenish ones. I bet those would be like dark chocolate pistachio. And then this, it's green. Pistachio or matcha flavor. I was hungry during the plane ride. And then after I stepped off the plane, I saw a giant rabbit. Now that was cool. I'm like, yo, look at this. Afterwards, trees. I was kind of hoping to see fall-colored trees, but no, there weren't really any. It was green. It was still green in October. It's okay though, at least they were pretty trees. I mean, look at these trees. Very, very tall, very, very lush. And then we got food. First meal was Olive Garden. It's like, Misaki, why would you travel all the way to go to an Olive Garden? Well, it's only my second time in my entire life going to Olive Garden. I wanted to go there. My friends wanted to go there too. So I'm like, yay! A rare treat for me. So happy. I got lots and lots of cheese in my soup because I love cheese. I wish I got more cheese, honestly. But at the same time, I feel kind of bad for the workers that had to just grind the cheese for me. I wish I could have been like, can I grind my own cheese so I can use like even the entire bowl full of cheese? But no, because the workers have to do it, I felt bad. I'm like, I'm so sorry, sir. I love cheese. At least it was a good workout, right? But yeah, the soup was good. The breadstick was good. We got some calamari. I like the red sauce the most. Very yummy. Then we had 2 pastas to share between 3 of us, because it was still only 3 of us at the time. Like at one point the group became 6, but for the most part it was 3 of us. And we decided to split 2 pastas. And again, of course, I wanted lots and lots of cheese. The others chose the one with the shrimp. I chose the ravioli. I chose the lasagna. Because I don't really get lasagna at home. Lasagna is like a rare treat here. Unfortunately, my friends didn't really care for the lasagna. I felt so bad. I'm like, man, I wish you guys would have told me that what you would have preferred, so I could have gotten something else. If you guys don't really care for lasagna, because only me enjoying the lasagna makes me feel kind of sad. I'm like, man, oh well. And then afterwards, another adventure. Let's go through the Fisherman's Wharf. This place was super fun. I really liked it. I walked around so much. Lots and lots and lots of walking. I think for the lasagna, the complaint was that there was too much cheese. Where's by having them put more cheese? Because I love cheese. Like, I'm sorry guys, I have a problem. But yeah, Fisherman's Wharf. This place was fun to walk around. I really liked it. I got to see seagulls for the first time in my life. See, look at these seagulls. By Pier 39. Look at them, they're so cute. For some reason, I didn't expect seagulls to be that big. Some of the seagulls are like the size of ducks. Or at least ducks here. So I'm like, whoa, these are scary. I can't imagine them. Actually, no, I can kind of imagine them trying to steal my food. I have chickens here trying to steal my food if I eat outside. I bet seagulls are even scarier. Yeah, there's no seagulls here. It's mainly chickens. You go to the beach, sometimes you see a chicken. At the park area anyways. Surprisingly, the seagulls did not, like, poop by me, which made me happy. Part of me thought I was gonna get blessed by one. At the same time, I kind of wanted it just because I wanted to boost my gacha luck, but at the same time, I am happy that it didn't happen or else that would have been awkward. This place was very, very pretty. I'm like, ooh, look at all these boats. So many boats. Lots and lots of boats. I kind of wanted to ride on a boat too. Like, ah. But oh well, we didn't get on any boats this time. I got to at least stare at them, and I had fun staring. Like, look at those giant boats in the background. And look at this majestic seagull. It was so cute. I wanted to poke them. Part of me wanted to experience feeding or having them steal food from me, but at the same time, nah, I just ate where I was, as one do. And then look at this guy. He was just staring at me. I bet he wanted me to feed him, but unfortunately, I did not have any snacks at the moment. Unless he wanted to eat like, I don't know, some Tums or some mints. But nah, I don't think I should feed them stuff like Tums. Especially Tums. Or pain pills, no, no, no. But look at him, so cute, so precious. And then I saw the sea doggos. The majestic sea doggos sleeping around, lazing around as one do. They were also fun to see. These sea doggos are so much bigger than the sea doggos here. The seals here are way smaller than the ones there. So I'm like, whoa, look at these majestic beasts. Look at them! It was especially cute when they would make sounds at each other. These sea doggos are barking. I'm happy I caught the moment of them barking. Like, look at them. They were so adorable. A lot of people were watching them too. And then there was Alcatraz. When I sent a picture of Alcatraz to my family, they were like, oh, is that your new home? I'm like, yeah, I guess, you guys. Thanks. Thanks for saying that's where I belong. I see how it is. I do wish that I went on an Alcatraz tour. That would have been super fun. But nah, there was no time for that. I had to make do with what I had. I had to resist so hard to be like, well, see you guys in a few hours. I feel like going on a tour now. Bye. But no, I resisted real good. No matter how fun it would have been. But at the same time, if I did go there and take more pictures, my family would be like, ah, for reals, that's where you belong. But instead, I got food. Those are sea lions, not seals. Okay, the difference is they can actually walk better. I'm assuming there's also a size difference too, probably. But yeah, this food was pretty good. I decided to get some seafood while at the harbor because I felt like I kind of had to. I got like a tomatoey one. I liked it. But what I liked more was this. The bread bowl. Yo, that bread bowl with chowder and some crab meat. Now that was amazing. That was super duper good, and I was kind of scared that some birds would come swarming our food because we ate outside for this meal. We decided to go outside instead of sitting inside because we were tempting fate, as one do. But no birds, surprisingly. And then the day was starting to go by. I saw a little boat in the sky and went snap. Oh, and now it's one of my favorite places. This is the part of the day where I was getting super tired, as you can probably tell. Woke up super early, walked around. Look, the sun's it's kind of setting at this point. I'm still exploring without getting even more caffeine afterwards. So I'm just like, I'm barely hanging on. Then I go into a whole new world. I'm like, where am I? What is this place? Oh, it's a sideshow. Okay, that sounds fun. A 10-cent sideshow. Okay, cool. There's like a lady that looks like a mermaid, someone with a bunch of knives in them, people sitting. Amazing. And now let's go exploring some more. Oh, it's Harry's Hash House. When I think of hash, I think of hash browns. I don't know if that's the right kind of hash, but that's what I was thinking of. I'm like, I could go for some hash browns, but then I was reading more of the signs. I'm like, smoke El Cinco cigars. Maybe not. You know, maybe the hash house isn't for me. No matter how cute this place is, with this dude with his little doggo. So I wandered around some more, and I happened to find an athletic arena. Look at these athletes, these true warriors. I was like, yo, look at these dudes fighting. And these announcers, kind of cool. I would watch that kind of show, I really would. And then I went on my adventure some more and found a photo booth. Look at this photo booth. Like, how do these type of photo booths work? I see that there's person sitting and then there's a dude cranking? Like, is that how they take photos? How much do you have to crank to get one photo? Like, I imagine that being an ultimate workout. I wouldn't mind working that booth just for the arm exercises. Or maybe I'd rather be that lady sitting down. Sitting is nice, because after a few hours of cranking out photos, I bet I feel sore at that point. Next, I saw a last chance saloon and some people dancing. And there was like this one jester clown looking dude with his arms up, being like, tickets, 10 cents, general admission. A lot of these were 10 cents. Like, that's a theme. That's like everyone's favorite number, apparently. 10 cents. Afterwards, I saw the fire department. And look at this. Look at this one lady having her cart driven by a horse? A donkey? I'm not sure what that is. And then there's another couple just sitting on a bench. And a dry goods grocery store with a... I don't know, is that the clerk outside? Maybe I should have asked, but no. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna continue my adventure some more. And then I saw a Ferris wheel. Unfortunately, I did not ride any Ferris wheels during this trip, which makes me a little bit sad because I saw some nice Ferris wheels. I really wanted to ride them, but no, not enough time and no one wanted to go to. I should have just been like, bye guys, I'm just gonna ride it by myself. But nah, I was too tired to argue. So instead, I was satisfied with just snapping photos. Like, look at this fun amusement area. There's a roller coaster, there's Ferris wheel, merry-go-round. Adorable. Doesn't that look like fun? Especially looking up close to that roller coaster thing. Look at it. I would go on that. I've never been on a roller coaster with loops, but this type I've been on. The ones with loops kind of scare me. But these ones, they are fine. It just goes super fast. Like, wee! And then I saw this dapper dude around a pole. It's like, hello, sir. Where would you recommend I go next? Ah, over there, sir. Okay, let me go there. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, look at this merry band of men playing instruments. Look at how happy they are. Look at them doing a thing. Like, wow, amazing. A nice, I guess, local band. Cool. They were fantastic. 10 out of 10 would go to again. My favorite being that dude in the middle. I mean, look at that smile. Look at how cute they are. So happy. And then afterwards, I saw a rodeo. Look at this dude on his horse, his bucking horse. And the other guys in the background watching, but I got the up-close seat for this show. Look at them go. And what sportsmanship, look at how happy he is. And looking at the camera too. What a true professional this guy is. And then I wandered into a place where I probably shouldn't have. This one, I'm just like, where is this place? And then I saw a sign that said opium den, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should not be here. I'm gonna go somewhere else now. Goodbye, area. And then I saw this nice guy. A nice little clown. Look at how cute he is. Look at those eyebrows. Adorable. Oh no, some of those rides have height requirements. Gosh darn it. I would be so sad if I'm like the one person who can't ride. Oh, the feels. But man, I really like this one clown dude. Like, look at his eyebrows. They're so happy. They're so cute. And look at the ones in the background. Like, there's a guy with balloons. There's some dudes, like, stacked up on each other. There's some horsies. Other animals. Adorable. But after saying hello to the clown, I went onwards and I saw some monkeys playing instruments. Another wonderful band. Look at them doing a thing. Like, these guys were cool. I liked them. I was like, wow, this place is wonderful. This is such a wonderful place that I'm going around while kind of sleep deprived. I forgot I took most of these photos, honestly. To look through my photos and choosing which ones go into the PowerPoint. I was like, what the heck? What was I doing? Where am I? A nice trip down memory lane. And then I saw these fellas. Like, yes. These fellas were my favorite overall. They had to make it into the thumbnail. I mean, look at them. Look at those smiles. I love how smug they look and how dapper they are. They're wearing their suits. Their fancy matching suits with those smiles. Like, I appreciate a smug face like that. It's like, heh. All four of them just, heh, 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 heh. Best boys. The best boys of the night, for reals. And then, towards the end, I saw the chef and I decided, you know what? It's time to go get some food again at this point. Yeah. The chef told me, Misaki, you should eat dinner and sleep now. Go get some food, Misaki. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I guess I'll go. I'll get some food. I understand. Goodbye, sir. Thank you. So, we were leaving the place. Walking around one last time. Getting some nice nighttime photos. Look at it. So cute. So pretty. I especially liked this area. I'm like, whoa, look at the way the lights reflect on the water. Like, ooh, it's so magical here. That I appreciate. Like, that is super pretty. And I really, really wish I could have rode on this Ferris wheel. I mean, look at it. It's so pretty, especially at night. Like, it's so bright. It's so shiny. It's like, I want on. Come on. No, it's time for dinner. Fine. Fine. I'm just gonna walk up to it real quick. I gotta take one more photo of it. I will burn it into my retinas. Look at it. Shiny. Pretty, pretty, shiny, shiny. Okay, fine. Time for food. And then I got more calamari. I have a calamari addiction overall. This one was good. It had a different dipping sauce. I'm like, yummy. More calamari for me. Nom, nom, nom. Some garlic noodles with beef. Because I need some protein in my life. Nom, 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 nom. And then I had some combination pho. Oh, I love pho. This was good at night, especially since it was getting cold. You know, it would have been the perfect time to actually wear like lots and lots of layers, but I wore less layers in California than I do at home. Or over here at work anyways. I was being a rebel. Like, if my legs freeze, whatever. I just have to walk it off. And surprisingly, because we walked a lot, I didn't really suffer that much because of all the exercise. I'm like, yeah, I can just wear dresses and maybe a jacket and done. Maybe a cute little hat. Bam! And now for another adventure. I went to this amazing place, the Winchester's house. I loved it. Okay, this place, it was fantastic. 3 of us went here. Like, half of the group wanted to go here. The other half were like, nah, I'm not interested. And I think I had the most fun here overall when it comes to the 3 of us who went here, because inside the house, a lot of areas were narrow and short, and because I am short, I did not have to duck except for one place. I was like, yo, this is fantastic. Look at all of you normal height people. And tall people having to duck while I can stand there menacingly. And there were also some really, really short steps. And I admit, some of them were like really, really short and narrow, and I'm like, uh-oh, I think I'm gonna trip too. But nah. It was great, and it was very pretty. And it was actually pretty busy here. A lot of the photos that I took here, I had to be very, very patient, or I had to be kind of sneaky. Or not really sneaky, more like, when it was during the tour time, I either had to be at the very front of the tour, or I had to be in the very, very back to make sure I snapped a photo where, like, there's not really people in it. So I had to be strategic, that's the word. Yeah, strategic. Here's another view of the house. I loved it. It was great. They had a bunch of Halloween decorations though, so it kind of looked funny at certain points. You'll see. Another photo from the outside because I'm like, ooh, look at this giant palm tree. Beautiful. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, there was a warning sign for Himeji Castle. Oh, I wonder if I could stand in there. The tour guide said Sarah Winchester was 4 foot, I think, 8 or something like that, or somewhere like around that height. Like I'm taller than her, but I could stand up good, so I'm like, yes, thank you, ma'am. I kind of felt bad for some of the people during the tour. Like one lady was like, I chose the wrong day to wear heels. And I'm just like, ooh, look at this. I can stand up nice. This is the one time I'm happy for being vertically challenged. And, well, of course I had to take a picture next to this. This is my Shikanoko moment because it's the one deer that I saw. So I just had to snap a photo with it. Sure, it is a statue deer, but it's a deer nonetheless. And then here's a photo describing the Victorian architecture. A nice little map. Because why not? Let's just show off with more detail. I love the name of some of these places, like the Witch's Cap. Like, isn't that a nice name? And then onwards into inside the house. Look at this with the door leading to outside. And it's of course fenced off because you don't want to fall to your doom. Then there was this house with, or not house, this room. It's a fancy bedroom, and look at that person in the bed just sleeping, and me taking a photo of them sleeping as one do when you're on a tour. Very, very pretty. I'm like, this is a nice room. I appreciate it. This is a nice bookshelf. I really like it. My actual shelf in my room, it's kind of narrow, which I'm like, man, I kind of want something with like bigger shelves like that. Now that's nice. That would easily hold more plushies. And then there was this room. Even more shelving. And also windows and books. I kind of wish I could have looked at what the books were, but nah. No time. Plus, we were on a walking tour, so I had to kind of be quick with my photos. And then there was this fella. Look at this fella. On a typewriter. Part of me wanted to be like, sir, do you need some help with that? But at the same time, I think he knew what he was doing. I mean, look at him. Pretty sure he knew. Professional. And then there was this sir. This sir in the room standing there. Menacingly. It's like, how do you do, sir? Sorry for intruding on your house, but I want to explore. Also, look at those fancy curtains. Even more fancy curtain view. And you can also see the bed with a nice little tray for like reading and probably eating. I kind of wish I had one of those in my room. That would be nice, but oh well. I don't. I really liked how textured some of the walls were. Like this was a picture of the ceiling. I'm like, this is beautiful. My ceiling feels so boring in comparison because it's just paint on top of the concrete. Well, this, look at it. It's textured walls. I wish I could have just like felt it too to compare it, but nah. It was at least fun to look at. And then even more wandering, look at this. It's a crystal ball. I want to read my fortune, but no. And anyways, my fortune would have been, your gacha luck is bad. Do not summon right now. Which is why I should have gotten my fortune read, because that would have been good to know, so I wouldn't have to use all my gems in games. But oh well, too late. Here's another window that I looked out of. I'm like, ooh, look, it's gated off. It would also lead to my doom. Then there was a nice place for plants, a little greenhouse. I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I also like how they painted it kind of like green and brown to match the theme. And look at how fancy this fireplace was. I never really see fireplaces, so this was cool. Like, ooh. This is nice to look at. Especially since there's like little fun textures on like around the fireplace and at the bottom. Like, ooh, fancy. Very, very fancy textures and patterns. Then there was this room. That also had, I think, a fireplace. I'm like, wow, this is all super fancy furniture stuff. Like, man, I kind of wish I had this kind of stuff too. But at the same time, I wouldn't be able to take care of it. I already know. And then there was this room with this one dude doing a thing. I just love how they had a bunch of these mannequins out. I'm pretty sure it was for the haunted house at night. I should have gotten a ticket for that too. But no. Again, no time for that. I at least went on the regular tours. The haunted house would have been wonderful, but it's okay. At that point, I probably would have fell down or something. Ah, speaking of haunted house stuff, look, it's a guy with an axe. Like, ooh, look at how pretty these plants are. Oh, okay. You know, I think I'm gonna continue on the tour now. Let me catch up with the rest of the group. Look at the pretty plants. Ah, yes, back to pretty, pretty plants. In a nice, sunny area. Feels very, very homey. Minus to do with the axe. Very nice. And then I looked up and I saw a lady. And thought to myself, ah, hello, ma'am. Well, I'm gonna let you do your thing, ma'am. Now look at this. Those beautiful, beautiful windows. I like those glass stained windows. I'm like, ooh, the way the light shines through them. And also look at that wall. Again, beautiful pattern. Like, I want fancy stuff like that too, but I already know it wouldn't do good here. It would get all dirty. And I think I'd break it accidentally. But I appreciate the art. The craftsmanship was beautiful. And then there's this place. I'm like, ooh, look at the different types of, or different colors of the, those aren't floorboards. The wall boards. I thought it was interesting, so I had to take a picture of that. And then there was this room that I think probably was one of the rooms that got damaged during an earthquake. Like, ooh, look at it. Fancy, fancy, fancy. And then there was this wall that was damaged during an earthquake. I thought it was interesting how it looked, so I'm like, might as well snap a photo of that too. And then you can see like how narrow some of these stairways were. Like this one wasn't super narrow, but I had to take a photo of it because it was so pretty. I'm like, I appreciate the green and brown aesthetic. It reminds me of my favorite flavor of ice cream, mint chocolate chip. So I'm like, delicious room. And now it's the forbidden mint chocolate chip. If anything, this would probably be pistachio and chocolate with that shade of green. The damaged rooms, where you have to be very careful in. And then another view of beautiful stained glass windows. Like, look at how cute those are. Like, wow. I really appreciate them. Like, they're truly beautiful. And then even more. Look at how fancy they are. And the light shining through, I'm like, ooh, it's so beautiful. Cute little flowers. Even more flowers. And then there was a ceiling. This time I took a picture of one of the more damaged rooms instead of the fancy, fancy ones. Because I thought it was interesting seeing how the boards were. And I had to take a picture of this too because I thought, ooh, look at all those windows, even though I took a picture of that Z. And also a mysterious little door. The tiny little door up there. Where, imagine if there was like a face up there going peekaboo. And then there was this dude. Me and my new best friend, I had to take a photo together. I mean, look at this. Look at this guy, big, so happy with a happy open mouth smile and going for a hug. Ah! And then we went to another room, which I thought was cute with all the rocking chairs. And it was also yellow and white, so I'm like, this is adorable, it's a lemon room. And then there was a window out going outside, so I had to snap a photo of how it looked from whatever floor I was on. I'm like, ooh, look at this. Look at all the peaks of this house. Very cool. And another stairway. Okay, this one you can tell it was pretty narrow. The steps themselves, I guess for this one was kind of more on the normal side, but still kind of short. But I'm like, ooh, this is an experience walking down a bunch of tiny stairs. I wish I took a picture of like the super duper tiny stairs. Like those ones, I almost felt like I was gonna trip. Like these ones, not as bad. But the other ones, I had to focus on walking. I couldn't snap a photo. And then I met my other best friend. I mean, look at me in the sky. This is actually like an accurate height representation. Standing next to him, I only went up to his belly. I'm like, yo, you're tall. You're super tall. And I'm glad that we could take a photo together. Looking all cute. Afterwards, I saw another another new friend. This one was just like, hi. I am Medusa, or I'm kind of like Medusa, and I'm like, hi, I'm Misaki. Hey. Okay. Was it really hot? Surprisingly, no. It was on the cooler side, which I was happy, especially since I walked for the most part. And then this room, or this hallway, on the more narrow side, but it was very pretty. This one was white and greenish, like a matcha type of color. So I'm like, matcha latte hallway. Yummy, yummy. And then there's a fancy dining room. Look at this dining room. So beautiful. So wonderful. I'm like, ooh. Now this is a fancy dining room. Like if I had a dining room like this, I would actually dine there. But no, usually I just eat on a couch or in the room. As in my room, as one do. But this one I was just staring at. I'm like, yo. It's so aesthetically pleasing. I like it here. And then there's even more stairs, a nice stairway. Like, wow. More walking. And I like how the stairs had a little carpet. That was cute. A lot of them had carpets, which I thought was just adorable. And then there's another room. A nice room to relax in with fancy curtains. Fancy painting or fancy scroll painting type thing, and chairs. Afterwards, there was this ballroom type of room. I'm like, this is beautiful. I really like this room with the organ in the background too. Like, imagine having or going to a party in here. I would want to attend that. I bet it was fun. Like, super duper fun. And then we continued onwards and like, ooh, another mysterious door. And then I saw this radio. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a radio. Like a mysterious vintage radio thing. Part of me wanted to poke it, see if it worked, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to break anything. And then, this is the intermission before my second tour. I went on 2 tours within the same house. One was a regular tour, the other one was the extra room tour. But in the meantime, before the other tour, I was just like, ooh, look at this dapper fellow. Sir, would you mind taking a photo with me? It's like, no, I would not mind. So, bam, photo time. And then I saw this one, that's another photo opportunity. So of course I had to go for it. Me in the coffin. Looking through as one do. I saw a cat. Look at this cat. It's a majestic cat, a fluffy orange kitty. Unfortunately, the cat didn't let me pet it, but it let me stare at it. I could stare at it up close. We just stared at each other, menacingly. And then it's time for the next tour. Going around more rooms. Yay for more walking! I really like this. Look at the fancy china. I'm like, ooh, that is beautiful. I love the display case and everything. The china itself was beautiful. The display case was beautiful. I'm like, oh my goodness. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally bump into this or else fear. And then I met another cool dude. This one was like a mummy pushing a wheelchair, and I had to be like, Mummy, would you let me take a photo with you? And the mummy was cool and said, yes, you may take a photo with me, Misaki. I'm like, thank you, Mummy. And then I saw a mysterious, I guess, window into another room, and I'm like, ooh, what's in this room? I could not really see into the room, unfortunately. Not tall enough, but I could at least get a photo of part of what's inside of it. At least the ceiling part. And then wandering some more, there was this mysterious hand, which I couldn't resist. It's head pat time. I had to go for it. And then there was the seance room. Look at this, the Winchester House seance scheduled. Me trying to conjure up my gotcha luck. The fancy seance room and the fancy chairs. And after leaving the seance room, because I unfortunately could not conjure up my gotcha luck, finding out where it went, I at least saw another fancy stained glass window. This one was cute too. And after wandering some more, I think I found my gotcha luck actually. Look, this is the representation of my gotcha luck over here. So of course I had to capture the moment of me with my gotcha luck posing together. Afterwards, this area was kind of like I guess it looked more like an attic. That's how I would describe it. Or this is what I kind of imagine an attic would look like anyways. Wandering into one. And it had more, well, it's not really stained glass, more fancy glass windows anyways. Not exactly stained glass, but similar. And then I just happened across, you know, a mummy, as one do. After you wander enough, you eventually find a mummy. That's how it goes, right? Yep. And then look at this tiny room. When I got to this room, I'm like, yo, this is a very cramped room. Holy cow. Like, not only was it narrow, the ceiling was kind of low too. So I'm like, oh, this is an experience. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get out of this room now. Oh, never mind. This is leading to my doom. Okay. I should not go too far out here because, again, leading to my doom. Okay, this room seems friendlier. Look at it. It's a nice little sitting room with I guess a fireplace and a record player. Very cute. Very nice. Oh, and now I found myself in a tool. Or not really tool closet, more like, actually no, it's technically tools. Cleaning stuff. Lots and lots of cleaning stuff, but I don't want to clean. So let's go over here, which was, I don't know, is this like a generator or something? I forget. It's a thing. A thing that I saw. And then I wandered some more and I'm like, oh. And yes, it was called a broom closet. Like, okay, I'm just gonna, I don't think I should be in this room, so Then I saw another room with a dude. Like, oh, okay. You know, maybe I shouldn't go in this room either. I'm just gonna continue onwards. And I saw an old-timey elevator. I got to climb inside the elevator at one point. I'm like, ooh, this is cool. It did not move, but it was nice being inside of it. And then I saw a mysterious hole that would lead to my doom. And I did not want to accidentally drop my phone in it, so I kind of took a picture from a slight distance because, just in case, better safe than sorry, because if I accidentally dropped my phone in there, goodbye phone. Goodbye everyone. And then I saw these two pair of legs outside of a furnace. I'm like, ah, as one do, you know, climbing in the furnace, probably cleaning it out. That's exactly what's going on, totally. And after that tour, I went around some more outside. Look at me, the human spider. Strange and shocking. Then I saw an old-timey car wash. I'm like, oh, this is cute. I don't know how this works, but it's cute. There's also this... Maybe this is the car that was washed. I'm not sure. But it'd be fun being pulled around with this. I also saw like a horse stable, I think. Yeah, I think this is what it is. And after that, I was hungry. I was very, very hungry after walking around on 2 tours. So I had to eat some sweets real quick to perk myself back up because I'm like, I need sustenance. I need energy. So I got myself a tiramisu. A cute little Halloweenish tiramisu. It was tasty. But I needed real food. And by real food, I mean cursed pizza. Well, not really too cursed. I had to go for the weirdest flavor though. The most unique flavor. This piece of pizza had apples and blue cheese. It was an experience. This was the most unique pizza I've ever eaten. Would I get it again? Unless I'm having other people eat it with me, maybe not. But it was an experience. I'm like, that woke me up inside. Definitely woke me up inside. And then there was a fancy hot dog with a bunch of stuff on it. I'm like, yes, fancy hot dog with thingies. Usually when I eat a hot dog at home, it tends to be chili dog. I like chili dogs with cheese on top. Or a hot dog with just ketchup. Or if I have other ingredients, I could do ketchup, mustard, relish. Or if I want to be fancy, a bacon wrapped hot dog with lilikoi butter. But this was super fancy too. Oh, I put this in twice. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to put this one again. I guess my mind was thinking, ah yes, more chocolate for me. But not because I put it twice. We gotta go on a walk now. A nature walk. Ah yes. Walking. Even more walking. Totally not getting lost in the trees. Or at least trying my best not to get lost. Okay, only getting slightly lost because the others either wandered off in the front or were lagging in the back. I was in the middle somewhere. And I'm like, ooh, tree. Fancy tree. Look at this tree with colorful bark. Very pretty. Look at this mushroom. It kind of looks like cheese, but I should not eat it. It does look delicious though, like a cheese puff. But again, I should not eat it or touch it. I would stare at it from a safe distance. Stare. I don't know what kind of mushroom it was, but I resisted touching the mysterious mushroom just in case. I also resisted touching most of the leaves because I thought to myself, wait a second. Maybe one of these would be like, I don't know, on the off chance that I touch something like poison ivy. Uh-oh, that would have been bad. And then eventually I found some civilization. I'm like, oh, this is an interesting view. Time to snap a photo. I'm like, look at this place. I'm like, this looks kind of cool. Some sort of like field and then a bunch of city stuff in the background. Like, interesting. Well, back to this walking area. And then I saw the Golden Gate Bridge. For some reason, my brain thought, it's called Golden Gate, it must be gold. But no, it was like this reddy orange color. I felt kind of deceived, thinking to myself, it must be gold, and then Like, never mind, it's not gold. Oops. But it is pretty to look at. Even though it's not gold. I'm like, let me get a different view from it. Walk, 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 walk. Snap another photo. Cool how it's like basically in the water. And then I saw this one boat carrying a bunch of cargo. I'm like, this looks kind of cool. Have I never seen a picture of it? Probably not. Or maybe I like heard about it. Not really looking into it. I was never like Googling stuff like Golden Gate Bridge. I just hear that it's an awesome bridge. But hearing the word gold, I just think gold, golden boy. And again, another photo of the cargo because I thought it was interesting since I've never seen any of those again. Ooh, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Man, daylight savings time must be such a pain for people who actually have that. It must be weird gaining or losing an hour every so often. I'm happy here that doesn't exist. I think I would go crazy. And then now it's time to eat. Okay, this curry was decent. I prefer my curry more spicy, but it was like a mild curry. I was fine with it. We didn't go to LA sadly, but oh my goodness. Just for you, I'm just gonna go back up to like this one area. I gotta show off my favorite. I gotta show off my best boys real quick, and then I'll go back down to here. Yeah, let me just let me see. Actually, first, what number is this one? Okay, this number, and then let me go to my best boy that I want to show off to you real quick. This one area. I'm gonna go just like real quick. My favorite place, which was this little area. Just gonna quickly go through there, and then go through the best boys. The best boys! Look at these guys! Look at those smug faces, I love them. And also the chef. I love the chef so much. Going through the photos was amazing. I'm like, oh, I kind of forgot about these dudes. So I'm happy that I snapped a photo of them. Or else I would have kind of forgotten and thought I probably dreamt it up. But no, it was real. It was amazing. And surprisingly, some of my friends didn't even notice these dudes. This was around the area of Fisherman's Wharf. Here, 39-ish, like that area. And I was having fun. I wandered off on my own for a little bit. Of course, as one do, and that's when I took these photos. Now, back to the present part. Bam! Curry. And also some omu rice. The omu rice that I'm used to isn't as sweet as this one. Like, this one wasn't the sweetest omu rice that I had during the trip. I think I put that later. Like, this omu rice was alright. It was tasty. The salad was interesting. I didn't eat any of that potato salad since it was too much meal for me. So my buddies just ate that part instead. And I still wanted more food, so I got myself a nice crepe. It had mixed fruits, lots of whipped cream, and Nutella. I loved it. It was delicious. And now, after eating a bunch, time to go on another adventure. This time we're going to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. And guess what? I found Dory! I also found Nemo. But I had to find Dory, of course, because finding Dory like took place there, so I needed to. I just had to. See, look at Dory and Nemo. Aren't they adorable? They're so sweet. All the different Nemos. And the sea anemone. This area was so busy. I had to wait my turn for finding Dory. And it was worth it. And then even more fishies. Look at how cute these fishies are. I like them. Even more areas. Like, look at this. I'm like, it's purple and blue. I like it here. And this one. Look at how squishy it is. I wish I could have poked it. Like, look how cute it is. It's so white and black and squishy. Adorable. And then I saw this guy who looked very shocked, like the surprised Pikachu face. You're just like, what? What you looking at? I'm like, you're so majestic. I just had to stare at you, sir. I'm sorry. And then I saw this area. I'm like, ooh, look at these clams. And some pinky purple rocks. Very pretty. Oh, true, it's a pogfish. And then I saw this tube. I'm like, this is a majestic tube. I want to poke my fingers in it. I know I shouldn't, which is why I'm happy that there's glass. So I can't do it, but if I could, I'd be tempted. I'd be very, very tempted. And then I saw the urchin, the pokey pokey urchin. I'm like, wow, it's so purple and pretty. I like it. Afterwards, I saw these fellas. That kind of reminded me of feather dusters. Look at them, those little fingies. I bet they tickle. Or maybe they feel weird because it's underwater. But yeah, they look kind of like ticklish feather duster things. Very cute. And then I saw these sea anemones that look like pom-poms. Like, look at these. They're so cute. I'd be tempted to grab them and wave them around like pom-poms. Even though I know I shouldn't. And I wouldn't, but I'd want to. I can resist though. Look at them though. They literally look like pom-poms. And they're right next to each other. The temptation to grab them was real. Afterwards, I saw this very, very dapper crab. Look at this crab, covered in a bunch of anemones and other thingies, climbing on some mussels. I'm like, wow, it's so fancy, it's so pretty. I wonder what it's like growing anemones. I wonder if it itches or tickles. Or if it feels like wearing a wig. It is nice camouflage. It works well. Minus me taking a photo of it because I think it looks cute. And then I saw some jellies. I'm like, ooh, tentacles. Very, very pretty. Like, look at it. Look at it. Pretty, pretty. I like jellyfish. They're adorable. And again, I want to poke them, but I know I shouldn't. I never do. I look, I don't touch. I'm good enough at least for that whenever I go to the beach. Whenever I see stuff, I try not to touch them unless I'm fishing, and then of course I have to grab the fish that I fish, but still. Otherwise, no pokey pokey. Resist touching. Because I do see jellyfish also in the waters here. They go up to the surface and it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Like, they're pretty and all, but at the same time, I know that I'm gonna hurt myself if I touch them. Even though they look squishy and cute and I just want to pat them on the top. But no, just in case. Even more jellies. Lots and lots of jellies. I love the jellyfish section. Overall, for the aquarium, I wish I had more time here. We didn't get to, or me and the two buddies that I mainly walked around with, we didn't get to go through everywhere because the others just sped through. I'm like, gosh darn it, I wish we had time to at least do everything, but no. It's okay, at least I got to see a bunch of pretty stuff. Like these fishies. Look at them. Beautiful, majestic. Even more fishies swimming. They were just swimming in circles. It reminded me of me during lunch break. After I eat, sometimes I just walk around in circles. Like, oh look, it's me! Me walking around in a circle. And then there was these fellas. Like, they were cute, but the ones that interested me the most were the ones at the bottom camouflaging. Like, look at this flounder. It did a great job at camouflaging. Which is why I had to take a picture of it, because I thought it was doing wonderful. I'm like, look at you. I like you. You're doing great. And then I saw this. I'm like, ooh, look at this. Another thingy that looks like it would tickle. Reminds me of a feather. Again, want to poke but will never poke. And then I saw these, which I thought they were cute. I'm like, look at how red they are. They're thin and red. They stood out to me. They look delicious, like peppermint. Afterwards, I saw more anemones. Like, anemones always look adorable. And watching, like, Finding Nemo, whenever they go inside the anemone, I'm like, I kind of want to do that too, but I think I'd be stung. I think it'd hurt me, like spicy. Like eating spicy food, but at the same time I love spicy food, so maybe the sting would be good. But no. I know it's bad. At the same time, if I was a little fish, okay, if I was a little fish, I would do it. I would just have to poke it at least once. But because I'm not a little fish, I can't do that. Sad. And yo, I really like this starfish. But this one, out of all the things in the aquarium, this made me the most hungry. Because the parts that kind of, like the tentacle-ish parts, reminded me of warabi. And I'm like, I want warabi salad now. Gosh darn it. They looked like warabi, so I'm like, man, I want to eat you. I really want to eat you. Like, you're so pretty, but you're reminding me of one of the actual salads that I like, warabi salad. Sadness. You make me hungry. But you're so pretty. And then I saw a carcass, beautiful bones, and I couldn't resist snapping a photo of it. There were other nice bones too, but I couldn't really get a nice photo of the other bones. This bones I got a good photo of, so I'm like, you know what, let's put this here. And then I saw a giant water bug. These ones were cute. I think they were also in this one, like, sea petting area, but there were like a lot of kids lining up and I didn't want to wait in line to pet them. I did want to pet them though. I asked the buddies that I was walking around with if they wanted to pet them too, and they're like, no, ew. I'm like, but look how cute they are. I can see that they're related to pill bugs. I love roly-polies, they're adorable. I used to grab them a lot outside. And these were giant ones, so I'm like, nostalgia, adorable. But no, not this time. And then I saw these giant crabs. This is a battle photo. These two crabs were fighting each other. And the one that was winning is the one that we're looking from the loser's point of view, basically. This one crab was beating up the other crab. It's like, oh, what a fight scene. Like, part of me wanted to take a photo from the winner's point of view, but I couldn't just based on the way they were angled. So, we're from the loser's point of view. We are the crab that's being beaten up. But holy cow, look at how long those legs are. And yeah, what are they fighting for? For me? Totally, right? Just like a bunch of these fishes that were just stopping and staring at me. I mean, not this ones. These are just a cute little display of like the deep underwater stuff. I love Dumbo octopus, so I had to take a picture of one. Or at least the one here, because I'm like, it's adorable. Oh, and now we're gonna go to the penguins. I'm really sad that I didn't get to see the aviary. Because the group that I was walking around with, we ran out of time because the others wanted to go somewhere else. We're like, okay, fine, we'll leave now. But I'm so sad I missed the aviary where you could actually like get really up close to the birds. At least I saw the penguins. The penguins were cute. Like, look at these. Look at these fellas. They were shorter than I thought they'd be. These were tiny. Seeing seagulls for the first time, I'm like, yo, these are huge birds. And then I see these penguins, I'm like, oh, they're tinier than I expected. Oh, they're so precious. Look at them. So cute. So pudgy. Look at this sleepy guy. I had to zoom into them. Like, it's just so adorable. So precious. And then even more fish afterwards. Like, ooh, look at this. All the seaweed. Very, very long. This is the type of seaweed that scares me. I would get tangled up in it, and then I'd be lost at sea forever. Scary, scary. Versus the ones here that are not like that. And then I saw some fishies that just went up to me. Like, this part was fun. We were just staring at each other for a lot of these fishes. This one was just swimming up. I'm like, ooh, look at this. Look at this fella. And then there's this fella who were just floating there. We stared at each other for like a good minute or two. I'm like, hello, fishy. Look at you just standing or floating there. Hi, buddy. My new friend. And then another fishy that swam up to the glass. Like, these are cute. I like when they do that. I like when they swim up. I kind of wish I got to see some other fishies too. Like, one thing that made me sad was that when I went to the gift shop, they had like a sunfish item, which made me think, oh man, I didn't see a sunfish in the aquarium. I might have missed it because we were so rushed towards the end. Oh, sadness. I would have loved to see the mola mola. Man. But at least I got to see these cuties. It was fun for what I saw, at the very least. And then look at this guy. So orange, so pretty. Look at them lips. So luscious. I like that color. I kind of wish I could get like lipstick in that type of like orangey color. I think it's cute. I appreciate it. And then there was this fella. Super duper flat. Like an arrow. It was just zooming around in the water. I liked it. And this is one of my favorite areas. I don't know why, but I thought these were adorable. Like, look at these fellas just on a rock. Surrounding the rock. And the one on top's like, this is my rock. I am the king of this rock. The rest are the peasants. Ha ha ha. And then I went to another rock area. And these ones are like, we like this rock. This is my rock. I like being under the rock. It's nice and safe here. While the other ones on top are just like, we are the rulers of this rock. Ha ha ha. Adorable. And overall, this was my favorite at the aquarium. Like, I'm sorry, Dory. I'm sorry, Nemo. You guys are cool and all, but the hagfish. I love the hagfish. Because look at them. They are curled into a 6 and a 9. They just happen to be a 69. I love them, and they weren't. And this area wasn't that busy. I'm like, come on, people. Appreciate the hagfish. Look, they're just rolled up into a 69. How magical is that? Look at them. They're beautiful. Like, sure, they're just sleeping, but man, it was nice. It was truly nice. Oh well, at least I could appreciate them. Afterwards, we got to get some food because the others were just like, you guys are taking too long. Let's get food. I'm like, okay, fine. This restaurant was nice. I loved the chandeliers that looked like jellyfish. Like, those type of like fixtures, I appreciate the theme. And of course, because actually no, not of course, because we were at a oceany area, I should have gotten fish. I really should have, but no, I was craving a steak. After I ordered, I was just like, wait, why did I order surf and turf? I should have just enjoyed the fish. I should have enjoyed the fresh fish from the area. But no, I decided to go for a steak. After all that, I went for the first thing that came to mind. Nope. It was good. It was a good steak. I also, because it was surf and turf, it came with shrimp that were also covered in crab meat. That was delicious. I did like it. But I do wish that I got like a special fish item instead. But no. Nope. first instinct was steak. Yeah, after the aquarium, I think I'll go for a nice steak. With some shrimp. Yeah, mainly steak. What kind of fish items were there? Well, they also had a clam chowder bread bowl. I should have gotten that to like compare the bread bowls, but no, I didn't. There was also like a Monterey like sampler with, I guess, whatever fresh fish they caught during the day. I should have gotten that. I should have gotten a bread bowl plus that. But no. Silly Misaki decided steak. It was delicious, but I kind of regret what I got. I want the mystery fish. I want the mystery meal. Next time. And then we wandered some more. I'm on an island, but I went to the beach more during my vacation than I do like in normal life. Usually I'm just like, I'll pass by the ocean while in the car. I don't need to like walk around it too much. I can do that anytime I want. But over here, it's just like, we're gonna go to this beach, we're gonna go to this bay, we're gonna go to this other water area. More water for you. It did make for good walks. And it was for nice views too. This was pretty. And then we wandered some more. As you can tell that it's getting like later in the day. I thought it was cute seeing a little boat in the distance, so I had to take a photo of it. Like this is nice. Very pretty. And then more food. Okay, this place is the other place that I got curry and omurice, and oh my goodness, this place was so sweet. The portions were good, but it was too sweet for me. Except for this. This was a corn soup, and it was delicious. I loved it. It was... Okay, when it comes to corn, I like it sweet and creamy, so this was actually, like, perfect to me. With some little croutons. I'm like, delicious. I loved it. And then, when it came to the actual foods, the portions were amazing! I'll say it again. I love the portion. This was, like, a good-sized plate, as you can probably tell. If you're wondering what's inside that little... the little thingy, the sauce, that's like I guess a cream. I poured it all over the food. But oh my goodness, the egg and the curry was sweet. Very, very, very sweet. I'm like, ooh, as much as I love sweet stuff, this is kind of too sweet for me when it comes to savory food. Especially since when it comes to curry sauces, I like my curry spicy. But I ate. I did eat good. It might have not been what I was expecting, but at least the portions are wonderful. Yay! Yay for good portions. And now we're gonna go walking through a rose garden. The rose garden was very, very pretty. Let's wake up and smell the roses. So let's go on in. Look at this nice picturesque area. Let's walk forward. What a lovely fountain, right? I love this fountain. I love this fountain so much that we're gonna go right up to the fountain. Yeah. I'm gonna toss you guys right in the fountain. Enjoy the fountain, the beautiful, beautiful fountain. But oh wait, it's a rose garden. Oh, silly me. Let's dry off real quick. Let's stare at some trees first. Look at how giant these trees are. So majestic. Wonderful trees. Lots and lots of walking. The first thing I do before going to the actual roses, going up to the fountain and trees, because I'm saving the best for last. Roses! These ones were cute. Like, yes, beautiful red roses. The rose garden smelled lovely, by the way, if you're wondering. But oh my goodness, there were like a lot of people there for taking photos, I guess. I thought it was cute. Like, there was this one Instagram couple there. The guy was taking so many photos for, like, I think probably his girlfriend or something. Like, he would take low angles, top angles. Like, yo, look at this cameraman. He working real good. So I tried to avoid the areas they were in because I'm like, I don't want to accidentally, like, be a jump scare or ruin their photos. So I went to the areas that were not as busy, starting off here, and then there's some pinky roses. The pink ones are cute. I did like them too. But I really like the ones that were like multiple colors. Red and white was especially pretty, or pinky and white too. I'm like, oh, these are cute. They kind of reminded me of tie-dye stuff. I haven't made tie-dye clothes in so long. And then I got to stare at even more pink ones. I think they might have been roses, or at least some sort of flowers. It was supposed to be a rose garden. I was just enjoying the pretty flowers and smells. It was a nice walk around. And then I got to see some of these ones, which kind of reminded me of how eventually I want to see like sakura flowers, or the sakura season. The color kind of reminded me of that. I'm like, oh, this is so cute! The pinky, white, and yellowish colors. So nice. Adorable. And then there were some yellow ones. I feel like the yellow ones are probably like the fullest flowers. Man, I kind of wish I could go to one of these gardens when it's like peak rose season. Because I went in October, I feel like it was probably not like the peak time for them to be blooming. But they were still nice. And then there were some flowers that were like especially beautiful, like this one. This red one was extra thick, it was full. And I appreciated that. Like, look at that. Majestic. These ones were pretty full too, these pink ones. Also, these pink ones were tall. Like, yo, look at this one above me. With a tree in the background. And then there are these ones that, I'm like, ooh, these ones are towards the maroon side. I like that. That is different. More purpley. Like, those are pretty. I wish I could have picked flowers, but no. Because it's a rose garden, no picking flowers. I respected the sign. I can show my respects. And I saw this fella. I thought he was adorable. Look at this cute little snail inside of a pink flower. I like seeing like the cute stuff resting in there. I wish I could have gotten a photo of other stuff like ladybugs, for example, because one of my friends saw some cute ladybugs and flowers. Well, I found snails. There are also bees, but I didn't want to get too close to the bees because I've never gotten stung by a bee before and I want to keep it that way. The snail though, I had to go up close to it because it's just so precious. Little snails are adorable. Oh, to be a snail, resting in a flower petal. And speaking of more flower petals, this pinky one was very, very pretty. I'm like, ooh, look at the pink towards the outside, and then towards the middle it turns more of like a peach color. And it's pretty full too. I'm like, oh, this one's beautiful. I like it. What a nice ombre. Stare. Lots and lots of staring. I wonder how much of a weirdo I looked like during this whole thing. Because whenever I'd see like some flowers that I really liked, I would bring out my phone and just snap photos of up close flowers. It was fun though. And then there's this fella, which reminded me more of like the sakura blossoms. Very cute, but thicker than the other ones. I like that one too. Very pretty. This one was cute. This was on the cuter side. It didn't have as many petals as the others, but I liked it. Very round, very fluffy looking. I had to resist poking them. I didn't want to accidentally damage the flowers. I would have been so sad if I poked it and then it fell or something. Now, it's a clump of pink flowers, which would probably look very nice in a bouquet of some sort, or in a flower arrangement type of thing. I got to at least imagine it. Another pink flower. More white and pink though. And now these white flowers. Oh, they were so bright in the sun. I liked how they smelled. They smelled good. Real good. Overall, this was my favorite flower. I appreciated the red and white one. It kind of reminded me of, like, if you've ever seen the animated Alice in Wonderland, the scene where they're painting roses, it kind of reminded me of that. Oh, it could also look like a strawberry cream candy too, or maybe peppermint. Overall, it was my favorite flower there. And then afterwards, we went to Din Tai Fung. It was my first time going there. I really like these cucumbers. They were tasty. Nom nom nom. Delicious cucumbers. My friends overall preferred this though. They really liked the cabbage. I thought the cabbage was tasty too, but these I liked more, which is why I ate most of them, because the others are like, cabbage, yummy, yummy cabbage. Like, yeah, the cabbage is good and all, but cucumbers. Then again, I do like stuff that are pickled, so of course I had to go for the cucumbers. Afterwards, we had some soup dumplings. This one was, I think, the truffle and pork, something like that. I liked it. I wish we got 2 of these. It was 3 of us. Actually, no, it was 4 of us eating here. So maybe 2 orders of this would have been better. But no. We did get other stuff too, though. The spicy beef soup was yummy. We all shared this one too. Actually, all of it's shared, so what am I saying? We had these tasty looking shrimp ones. Nom nom nom. Some rice cakes with chicken, because we decided why not chicken this time. I do like rice cakes. They're satisfying, the texture was nice, the flavor was good. But this, oh my goodness, I wish I ate more of this. I wish I got my own order of this. I loved the spicy noodles. Man, I wanted more of those spicy noodles. Or maybe I should have gotten other noodles too. I feel like we could have eaten more, but we wanted to, of course, walk around again afterwards. Don't overeat so you can walk around some more without feeling tired and then eating other stuff. But man, these noodles were so good. Gosh darn it. At least now I know if I ever go to a Din Tai Fung again, I should get the spicy noodles because I love them. They're my love. The spicy wontons were good too, but the noodles won my heart during that day. These were good though. And then we got some chocolate ones for dessert. The chocolate was good. We also got like a tasty dipping sauce, which I didn't get a picture of. It was like a sea salt foam or something like that. And this was my favorite dessert. I love eating mochi rice with, of course, red bean. Azuki is yummy. We shared everything. The others preferred the chocolate, but me, I liked this. Nom nom nom, delicious. And now for another adventure, the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I did not ride any rides. None of us rode any rides during this walk. We just walked through. It was fun walking and looking at stuff. That I liked. But yeah, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. We went during the day of the chili cook-off, but unfortunately we weren't there during the time of the chili cook-off. We came there like right when they were closing up, which made me a little bit sad because I wanted to see the chili stuff. I mean, look at this little demon guy crying from how spicy the chili is. I bet it was amazing. But then again, because of this mascot, I would expect everything to be spicy, and then if I went there and then I tried chili and it wasn't spicy, I'd feel kind of sad. So maybe it's a good thing that we went when it was over. But continuing on the journey, I kind of want to ride those, whatever those are, in the sky. They look pretty. They're cute. But at the same time, I'd be scared of dropping stuff. At that point, I would be too afraid to like bring out my phone to take photos. But they were cute. And I didn't really see anyone riding those, so maybe they weren't in action. But other rides I saw people on. Then we walked around some more. I appreciated some of these displays. They were cute to me. Look at that chocolate dipped ice cream. Cotton candy sign. Giant dipper. Guest services. Balloon bust. There was a haunted castle. I wish I could have went in there out of all the places. Since I couldn't go to the haunted house for the Winchester Mystery House. Man, at least the haunted castle could have been cool. And then I saw the 100th anniversary for the Santa Cruz Giant Dipper, 1924 to 2024. Which made me think I should have went in here too because it's the 100th anniversary. You know how amazing that is? 100 years. It was pretty. I did like that display thing. And oh, okay, those are cable cars or gondolas in the sky. I also kind of wanted to ride this Ferris wheel. I like the other Ferris wheel more, the shiny one. But this one was cute. It reminded me of like a box of candy. So I appreciated it. It was adorable. If only. Maybe next time. But I did get to stare at it. The dream wheel. Then there was this adventure thing. Like, ooh, look at it. Look at it even closer. Another thing that could have been fun to ride, the train adventure. Or the tornado. You know, the tornado could have been good too. Or maybe the wipeout. Half kidding, because I wouldn't want to get wet during an adventure. That would have been bad. I would have been freezing afterwards. Walking around. At least the displays were cute. And then walking through a shop, there was a giant dipper. I love the display. Look at that. Look at the little plushies riding it. You can see the little plushies in the cart on the left side. Adorable. And all the cups on display. Adorable. And in the background, there's sweatpants with feet. Less adorable. Afterwards, I saw Leo, the paper eater. I fed him a napkin. He did eat it. Like, when you put your hand inside, you'll feel a suction. And then it just grabs the paper. Like that. Paper. Leo the paper eater was also talking a bunch. When you go near him, he'll say how hungry he is for some paper. So of course I had to feed him a napkin. While walking around, I saw this cute little shipping depot trucking boardwalk company thing. Like, oh, look how cute it is. It reminds me of something out of a video game. Adorable. So precious. And then when walking some more, I saw an old train track looking area on the right. I mean left side, not right. Right side's water. Silly me. I saw some people playing in the water. I wonder how safe that is. But they were having fun, at least. Good for them, right? It was fun to look at the very least. Afterwards, we did play mini golf. We walked around and played mini golf. I didn't get too many photos inside the mini golf area because I was too focused on playing the game. I didn't want to hold up the line because it was really busy, so we tried to be fast so we wouldn't hold up the area. We were pretty fast, the three of us. I think we did good. Like, all things considered, it was fun. I appreciated it. Yes, the speed golf, the mini speed golf. I do wish I took some pictures of the more glow-in-the-darky areas, but you can probably imagine how cool it must have looked based on these little things. Of course, it was pirate-themed, so it was extra awesome. This is kind of reminding me... Okay, the last hole, I hate it so much. You get one shot. If you get in the middle, you get, like, it's basically an explosion. It's happiness. Yay! Congratulations! Or if you get in, like, far away from it, it's just like, aw, sucks for you. Better luck next time. But because okay, my friends got on the outside. They didn't even get close to the middle, so they got the thing where it says, like, oh, nice try, haha. But because I almost got it in the middle, I just barely got it off. I almost got the hole-in-one, basically. It was mean to me. If you get super close, it laughs at you. And I felt so offended. Like, what? How dare you? I was close. It was fun, though. I like that. I didn't expect that. The person in front of me got a hole-in-one, so we got to see the happiness, or we got to hear the happy congratulations thing. While the others got to hear the, aw, better luck next time. Well, I got the, ha, sucks to suck, loser, basically. I mean, not as mean as that, but that was the vibe. At least I was close. Afterwards, I took a photo with my new Skelebro, and I thought it was cool how they had a thing for welcome to Santa Cruz Beach, Duke Kahanamoku. Like, wow, cool. I didn't expect that part. And then afterwards we had some food. I love this stuff. Oh my goodness, this was one of the best things I ate during the trip. And overall, this was cauliflower, fried cauliflower with lots and lots of spices. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. Oh, my mouth waters just thinking about it. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was amazing. Like, the flavors were perfect. It was spicy enough not to hurt the others too much. So everyone liked it. Yummy. And then we had curries. I ordered the butter chicken curry. My friend ordered the mysterious vegetarian curry. And we all shared the garlic naan. The mysterious vegetable one was tasty. I ate a bunch of her curry too. But butter chicken is my fave. I love butter chicken. Overall though, this was the best thing. Man, I love those spices. 10 out of 10 would get again. And for dessert, I wanted mango. Mango and coconut. Why not? Yummy, yummy, yummy. A nice, delicious drink. And after eating a bunch, let's go on a walk now. Yay for more nature walk. Lots and lots of walking. Look at these birds. Precious birds flying off into the distance. Look at them go. And of course we went back to a beach because why not? Let's just go to the beach over and over and over, different beaches in California. Beach. 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 None of us went swimming, we just walked. Then again, I wonder how painful it would have been considering the weather difference. It's always warm here, so the beach is always fine to go to. Over here, it probably would feel painful maybe because it's cold. It was at least fun to look at. Like, beach, 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 look at the rocks. Rocks and water, even more rocks and water. Yeah, no tide pool exploring, but we did look at rocks. Lots and lots of rocks. And also, this specific beach, I thought it was kind of cool how most of the ground was seashells, broken up seashells, so which made me think, dang, the critters here must be eating good, considering all the seashells on the ground. And dang, I never see this kind of thing over here. I wonder who was eating all these to leave all the shells. All the crunchy, crunchy shells. It was fun stepping on them. I liked the crunch. It was very satisfying. I was wearing slippers, of course. I was not going barefoot or else I would have cut myself probably. But the nice crunch was, satisfying. Also, I felt happy that I was wearing slippers. Everyone else was wearing shoes during the beach adventure, which made me think, oh my goodness, you guys. Be careful. I hate the feeling of wet shoes with sand inside. Ugh. But because I had slippers on, I did not have to worry as much because slippers are easier to clean and faster to dry. And then we went to various malls and I saw this football and I'm manifesting my victory for my first fantasy football league thing. So this is me manifesting a touchdown as a one do, you know? And oh my goodness, most of my money, besides food, it went to Round 1. This is my first time going to Round 1 arcade, and I love Round 1 now. Holy cow. I'm so happy that the Round 1 where I was at had the Hololive collab. Oh my goodness, this was the true power of friendship moment. At first, I failed so badly. I felt so sad. I didn't win anything. And then my friends decided collectively to help cheer me up. So when I went to reload my card, afterwards I went to a line and one of my friends, she went to reload her card too. And she got me the towel at the bottom that the others are on. I should have taken a picture of the towel by itself, but I didn't because afterwards everything's still in my luggage right now. I'm keeping it safe until I find a nice spot in my room to put everything in a little shrine. But yeah, she gave me the towel. I'm like, oh, my heart, my kokoro. Oh my goodness, this is the sweetest thing. She also won me a Miku plush, and I'm like, oh, my kokoro. That is the most wow moment to me. I'm like, wow, to cheer me up after that. And after that, I felt so motivated. Yeah, I basically did wonderful, as you can tell. I spent, I think $220 here because I got both keychains. The keychains you had to spend like $110 to get a keychain, so I got 2. I let the others play my card as well since I got a lot of, I put $220 on my card. Surprisingly, I didn't have to use all that to get all the prizes. I expected to actually have to use more. But no, I did pretty good actually. But man, during the time where we were playing the crane game, oh my goodness. I'm happy that some of my friends waited in line with me. And they'd also go, I'd hand them my card afterwards so they could play because it's like 1 plushie per person, then you go in the back of the line for etiquette, you know? So I get one, and they get one, and they get one. But if one of them took too long while playing with my card, I would jump in and be like, friendo of mine, do you need some help? Like playing it all cool, like, and being like, no worries, I got you. Or I made it kind of obvious that they were there for me though, for some of them, because I'm like, you know which one you should get? You should get, let's see, the one with red hair. Yeah, I feel like you should get Iris. Do it. I feel like you should get the one wearing the blue shark hoodie. Gura, yeah. You should get her. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. That was fun. That was very, very fun. And out of Ien, my favorite is Ina, so I had to get a giant Ina. Yo, the giant claw machine was the most fun in a way. It's the one where you push a box. And I did so good for that one. I actually half expected most of my money to disappear, or I probably would have lost that one, I thought. So one of my friends was with me with another card just in case I had to use their card to play as well. But no, I did so good for that one. I got Ina within a few minutes. I felt kind of bad for the people, some of the other people in line, because some of them took like half an hour. And we were there for like so long. But still, I'm like, wow. I felt like a professional at that point. The power of friendship fueled me so well. Like, yay! I got Ina within not that many tries, actually. I did pretty good pushing the box. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, yo, I unlocked my protagonist powers. For real, for real. The power of friendship was the way to go. Like, dang. Dang, that was amazing. And then afterwards, I was on my claw game high, basically. And I'm like, yo, buddy, you looking at that plushie over there? Let me try. Bam! Got them. Oh, but you want that one? Ooh, okay, let me try. Oh man, I missed it. Again, bam! Here, another plushie for you. Oh, other buddy, you want that one? Okay, let me go. Hee hee. Or, hey buddy, you want to try for your own plushie? Okay, let me sleep for you. Hee hee. I got them so many plushies. Most of our luggage ended up being plushies. I kind of wish I took a picture of the haul that I got for the others. In the end, I'm like, oh no, I think I went too far. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. I went too crazy using the power of friendship for the crane game. But at the same time, I felt so professional. I still have a lot of credits left on my game card. I hope those never expire so that I can use it again later on. But that was magical. Truly, the power of friendship. Dang. That's the ultimate power boost. I love it. I've learned. And then afterwards, it's time to fly home. To fly back. So at the airport, I saw these cute little chicks and I had to take pictures of them because I thought they were adorable. Like, what are these? These are cute. I like them. I really, really like them. Adorable. Adorable. Especially this dude with the sunglasses. Oh yeah. I wish I had heart sunglasses like that too. I would rock those. And afterwards, I wanted to look at pumpkins because it was close to Halloween at this point, very, very close. I didn't get any pumpkins, sadly, but I just looked at them. They were fun to look at. Different types of pumpkins. Even more types of pumpkins. More pumpkins. Green pumpkins. Kabocha. I wanted to eat it. I should have bought kabocha just to eat it. I really should have at least done that, but no. Even more pumpkins. And then afterwards, because we didn't actually eat like as much as I would have wanted to during the trip, before my friend flew back, we went to go get some other foods. So, hot pot. Why not? This is my hot pot bowl. I only put mushrooms in mine. I could put other stuff, but no. I love mushrooms. I really, really love mushrooms. I put white mushrooms and black mushrooms. And then lots and lots of meat. And we also had to eat other stuff too because we love pasta, of course. Got the ones that they would have liked. So, delicious Alfredo and some bread. Nom nom nom. And to make up for the super duper sweet omurice from California, we had to get our favorite omurice. 3 orders worth of omurice, by the way. Yeah. We had to really make up for those other omurice. This is the best omurice. It's delicious. It's not super sweet. Nice and savory. Very, very luscious. Delicious. Yum. Happiness. I love that stuff. And then, to end it off, I am showing you guys what I ate at home. This was my dinner like 2 days ago. Back to the basics. Yummy! Rice and nori. This time I had spicy nori that I got, the bulldog flavor. Delicious. It was good. I do like this stuff. On the bright side, because I didn't eat as much as I would have wanted to during the trip, because it was mainly walking, caffeine, walking, caffeine, some food, nom, walkie. Unfortunately for me, I lost weight during the trip. It made me sad, because my goal was to eat a lot and become round enough to survive the winter. That was my goal. But because I didn't eat as much as I wanted to, we had to eat some after we got back to the islands. And also, on the bright side, because I didn't eat as much as I wanted to, I didn't feel as bad going back to normal food. Because normally after trips, even if it's like a super short trip, if I eat a lot of delicious food, going back to like the basics, aka stuff like, for example, plain rice and nori, I usually feel sad. I'm like, man, I wish I had the other stuff. But this time, I'm like, yummy, this is so much flavor. I love it, it's not super sweet. So maybe that's a trick. Whenever I go on vacation, towards the end, I should probably just eat a bunch of sweet stuff. So I'm like, ugh, I'm sick of it. Delicious plain white rice and nori, yummy salty flavor. What I need in my life. I should try that next time. That sounds like a good experiment. But yeah, overall, it was fun. It was very fun. My one regret is... Okay, my main regret, not one regret, because I have two regrets, not eating more. And the main regret, though, is not sleeping more. Because holy cow, being sleep deprived during most of the trip was kind of bad. It made everything feel super dreamlike. Which in a way is kind of good, because it was kind of fun in that sense too, going to certain places. Like, wow, pretty lights, or ooh, look at these thingy-mabobbers, yay! But towards the end, kind of cranky feeling in the inside. Unless I get food, then I feel more at ease. But overall, it was fun. I do like that. I like the food venture. Oh, it was a real experience, alright. For next year, I'm debating what debating what we're gonna do. Anime Expo was super tempting, but looking at the prices already for hotels, I'm like, gosh darn it! You're so expensive already. Or I could book somewhere far away and then just travel there. Debating. I gotta think about that. Or they're just going to, I guess, a bunch of theme parks. Theme parks could be fun. Or maybe going overseas, since I do have a passport, which I've never used yet. Except for using it as like an extra ID. I just gotta think about it for a bit. Ask the others if they want to do, like ask my family, hey mom, dad, are you planning any other trips for next year that you want me to go along on? Or hey buddies, what you want to go for next year if you want to do another fun friend venture? But there's plenty of time to think about it. It's only November. Next year's a month or two away. That's plenty of time to think about it. But oh man, now I want food after looking at all the food again. I don't even know what there is. Worst case, I'll just grab some rice and nori, or I'll make myself some cup noodles. So with that being said, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gacha luck. Tomorrow, I continue the story in Star Rail. I get to show off my rappa. That's gonna be fun. But for now, I'm gonna go raid the fridge or the kitchen, seeing what there is. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Whee!